Cheers guys, how's life? BGM super strong, but not anymore. It's a DRT sprocket clutch gear, and it is good Honda EBC linings, and all of the plates are exchanged for, what was it, also FA Italia I guess. I made 2,000 kilometers with the Quattrini. It has between 32 and 35, 36 or so horsepower depending on the box exhaust, but it has clearly over 30 horsepower all the time. Okay, now I did try a funny classic exhaust from a blue brand and it was a bit low. And another one from a yellow one, a round box exhaust. Yeah, let's not go there. So for a few kilometers it had less than 30 horsepower, but it is over 30 horsepower. So what we could check here is, how can these clutches take 30 horsepower? Can they take it or not? Yes, they can. And let's just document here with the short video. It will also be part of the oncoming clutch guide, how it looks with over 30 horsepower. So the simple COSA 2 based CNC clutch from back in the days, decades old. How can it take these over 30 horsepower? Let's open it up. New camera perspective above in the shelves. DRT is not that old. I did quite some kilometers with the BGM, but as the BGM sprocket does have smaller, thinner teeth than DRT, FA Italia and all the others, Piaggio, I decided to go for the DRT just to be on the safe side. So this has less than 2,000 kilometers, but the ground plates took the 2,000 kilometers, and what we can see here is basket is fine, of course, but let's zoom in into this beauty here. How did it go with the abrasion? Can you feel something here? No, you can't. How much oil did I use? I did use 350 milliliter. No wear out marks. This is good. Oh, there's some cracks at the very tiny thin spot here. I don't think so if there are no wear out marks. Let's again measure this thin spot. How much has it? 0.5. Why would you make a part of a clutch, tuning clutch, super strong, hyper strong, ultra strong, and the inner core spots with 0.5 millimeter strength? I don't really understand. Why would you design it like that? The ground plate does sit here on the crankshaft with the woodruff key, and you should check if the ground plate where the woodruff key is, because the woodruff key is connecting the clutch with the crankshaft, and you should check the crankshaft itself if the woodruff key groove is okay, and if the ground plate is okay. If it is cracked here, if the groove is fine or not, just hold it against a light and look through it. If the groove is fine, then it can be reduced, and it is fine. Let's check out the plates. That's the thick one. Nothing. What with the next one? There it starts. This not really ideal toothing of the sprocket with the plate. It looks like this. You see, there's a lot of tolerance, and that's exactly where you get the wear out, and this toothing is just not good. So it was sadly copied with the tuning clutches. This one shows marks as well. Them are still good. Maybe they could get a little bit noisy, but these cuts here, they are not enough to exchange and renew them. That was the plates. What about the linings that are always cold plates? Too thin tabs is, or was for quite some time, the limiting tuning factor. Because within a few hundred kilometers, if you had proper power, the tabs were gone. But these are motorbike linings, which means they can take motorbike power. And what we see here is that they actually can do. I should have new ones here. New versus used ones will be better visible on the pictures. There are small marks here. They do not really show any abrasion, just a little bit. Conclusion. The standard CNC COSA 2 based tuning clutch can take over 30 horsepower. Up to 40 I would say. It is good. This ground plate just has the woodroof key, so one groove, but with the new cranks that are coming up, I guess Pinasco started it, then the BFA has it, there's a proper toothing on clutch side. So the kind of old CNC tuning clutch will also have some proper toothing on the clutch side, which makes it even better. This means, conclusion, when you take proper parts, when you take care of the hardware, you can use it up to 35 horsepower, definitely. It is fine, you do not need 5, 6, 700 euro clutch. That doesn't make them bad, no, I'm not gonna say that. They will be, of course, working very well and be very good clutches with even the better system, definitely. But this one is 270 and the others are 5, 6, 700. That's double the price. And for most of the tuning, which is below 30 or let's say around 30, the standard COSA 2 clutch does absolutely do a good job. Guys, it was a pleasure. See you next time. Cheers. Let's take some pictures. I was curious, I bought a Epsilon SN replica PHBH carburetor to compare it with an original PHBH Dell'Orto. The slideshow is coming after the video. I may blend in some pictures here and there, or here or here. What is it about? Epsilon SN and Dell'Orto. Shall we zoom in a bit? Yes, body looks perfectly the same, absolutely. But if you have a closer look, you do see some differences. For instance, the finishing of the surfaces inside, and inside is not that unimportant for a carburetor, is at the Dell'Orto way nicer and finer than at the replica from Taiwan.
Bist du deppert? Ein Biest!
Sorry, ja.
Bist du deppert? Ist das ein Biest jetzt?